Hi, people.
Hi. Happy Monday.
We are on today.
We're on.
We are on.
As opposed to being off.
As opposed to being off. Let's see. Y'all don't tell us whether y'all can hear us or not. I believe y'all can hear us just fine. Oh, I'm sorry?
You have the earpiece on.
I do have the earpiece on.
They're going to hear you because of the earpiece.
We're fancy.
We're fancy. We got a microphone.
All right.
Oh,
It was long.
nothing.
We're being yelled at because I just emptied a gentleman jack and pulled a whole nother new one. And I don't even care.
I don't know anything.
This is why we're friends. Mischief together.
I just like whiskey.
Anyway, you talk about your weekend.
My weekend was so I went to this really cool like BDSM party with Cerlisa's in Brooklyn. It was quite different from the crowd that I'm used to. But a cool crowd all in all. Very welcoming, very nice. Um, very unique, and I had a really good time just being a voyeur. I also got on Cerlisa's table for the first time. You know, I've never been on his table.
Really?
Yeah, besides that show we did for my birthday, which I was standing up.
Wow. What was that like? Were you surprised? Do you understand? Do you get it now?
So I get it now.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just happy that I got it. I always knew. Hi, Yannick. I mean, I've done it with him, so I know what it's about.
Yeah, but it's like
I just never got on the table like in front of people that I didn't know. That was different for me. So it was cool. My bottom is colorful.
I saw a picture.
I wish I could show you guys because I just want to show everybody how colorful my bottom is.
Can we show that? I think we can get away with showing that picture.
Can we?
I think we can.
I can just turn around real quick and let them see. That might be inappropriate. Right?
So I'm gonna switch the camera.
No, don't do that. Wait, you're gonna switch the camera?
I'm switching the camera.
To what?
Oh, I'm already on that camera.
Yeah. What are you switching the camera for?
I thought I was on this camera.
Oh.
Okay, you keep on talking because I have to find the picture. I have to set it up.
It's her favorite color, purple. My booty is very purple right now. So I did that, and then I just did dance mom stuff. So I didn't really. Friday was my party night. Saturday and Sunday I was on mommy mode, and you know I don't mind saying that on this podcast because moms can be sexy and moms can be kinky.
So can grandmas.
And imagine me walking around this dance competition, right? And sometimes having to sit on the cement floor with the kids and all that, and my ass is on swole. My ass hurts, and every time I move, I'm like, "Ooh, it hurts so good." But Jesus Christ, I got these kids, and I gotta show face.
But you like it though. That's the point.
I do because it's like a little remembrance. It's like he's still with me.
Oh.
It's like every time you brush against my booty and it hurts a little bit, you're like, "Ooh, I remember this thing."
Okay.
So that's the
I mean, to each his own. I don't want to be remembered.
That's the psychological value of the bruising and the pain the next day.
Okay.
And that's what's called like a trophy.
Listen, everybody has their thing.
And I have it like on my boobs. I don't know if the camera could see, but
I don't know if we can see either, but I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of people were just excited that you did that.
my boobies got bruises.
Your boobies got bruises?
My boobies got bruises. So that was that. In terms of the weekend, how was your weekend?
My weekend was quite uneventful in that, you know, Friday we just kind of sat in the house and did nothing. Saturday we just had like 2 couples over and we played some games and that was it. It was just a chill weekend. It was
chill
fun.
Weekends are good because last weekend was busy.
Last weekend was busy. Can I tell you something?
Compressed.
Can I tell you something? I'm having withdrawal. I'm having major withdrawal.
From last weekend?
Yes.
I'm still recovering. I am still recovering from last weekend. We didn't get no rest, and then we went right from that place. You went to church. I came home and did some stuff, and we went right to another dinner event.
And then we went to another party, like a
Yeah, we went
vanilla
to a
party.
vanilla party, a dinner. We had like a birthday dinner with friends, and then it's like it never stops. I need somebody to kidnap me and just keep me in the house.
Yeah, someone told me today, like, Donovan, you don't know how to
Hi,
sit down.
Daniel.
Like, you don't know how to sit down and just stop. Blah blah blah. I was like, I guess I don't, but I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be like, I want to stay home, and then somebody be like, oh, come outside. I'll be like, okay.
Right.
Twist my arm. I'll be outside.
They didn't have to twist very hard most of the time, though, right?
No, but for me, I live alone, so I like going out because then I live alone. So it's like I'll be home alone. Especially like my kids are big; they don't pay me no mind. My oldest moved out, so my friends be like, "Come outside." I come outside because it's not like my man lives with me.
Okay.
You know, if I had my partner at home,
It would be different.
I will go out a lot less because I will have someone at home and we go Netflix and chill.
I think that's a good segue into our topic.
Yeah, that is a good segue into our topic.
What's our topic?
So our topic is: should people join the lifestyle to keep their partner from cheating? I have mixed emotions about that.
Really?
Yes, I do. I think while you should while you should have a strong foundation in your relationship, you must have a strong foundation in relationship before joining the lifestyle.
Right.
I feel like some guys that are non-monogamous can be ethically non-monogamous and give their partner a choice.
Oh no.
That was like day one.
But it's too full out.
This because you could see the underwear. No. You
Okay.
gotta show the underwear. So I feel like sometimes people who want to be ethically non-monogamous and be like, all right, I can be faithful. This is who I want to be. This is who I am. And if you're transparent about it, maybe the lifestyle may work for you.
Yeah, but that's not cheating.
That's not cheating.
So the whole point, oh, you're saying
it will prevent cheating. If a person feels like they need more than one type of energy and they're going to be open and honest about it and everybody could be on the same page, then that it's not cheating.
So I guess I can understand what you're saying, because
what happens when your partner doesn't want to join but you do?
That actually happens, but that actually happens a lot. I know quite a few couples who have that certain dynamic, male and female. So the male, for whatever reason, does not want to be in this world. They do not like the parties. They do not like the feel. It's just not for them. But they're fully aware and consenting of their partners participating in the parties, and it works.
Echo, they're saying.
There's an echo,
Mm-hmm.
And I think I know what the echo is. The echo should have stopped, and it works for them. It works for them, and I think you can do it. Most of the time, you see it's men who want to do it, and the women are like, nah. And I also see where sometimes the women come to the parties to be with their man, I guess, to police them and make sure they don't go too far.
I don't agree with that.
Really?
No, I don't agree with that. Like, I play with girls because I like girls. I like girls who like girls, right? So I play with girls for me. I don't play with girls for my partner.
Okay.
And there's been times that my partner be like, would you play with her? And I'll be like, no. And sometimes he'd be like, would you play with her? And I'll be like, hell yes. And I'm going to go make it happen, right? So I don't play with girls to please my partner. I do that for myself.
Okay.
He just gets the benefit from it and give me some D afterwards, because I be needing some D. Like, I like girls, but I be still needing some D afterwards.
Okay.
I need some dick in my belly.
And I've heard a lot of women actually say that. They're like, actually my partner's like that. She's like, yeah, I like girls. I really like girls, but I need D.
I like girls and I like men, but I need I need men. Like I need some dick in my belly, that in my belly button right here. I need to reach right there.
He only been gone for 24 hours and you already talking about y'all don't understand what she's saying. She's saying that she wants Lisa's to come home. She needs D. She needs Lisa's D.
No, I'm not saying that. He could stay where he's at. But anyway,
Wow.
I'm just saying that when I'm playing with girls, I still need a guy afterwards or during, right? That's just a need for me. That's not everybody. But me playing in the lifestyle is not for him. It's not for him. It's for me. So I don't think that a woman should attend parties that she does. I was in the lifestyle when I met him. I was attending lifestyle events before I met him. And I feel like even if him and I don't work out and I date someone else, whoever I date can't stop me from living my lifestyle, going to my
I
parties
think this camera looks better.
and being around my friends.
Right.
And yeah, I like going out with my ass out in my lingerie and all that shit. Whoever is that's my kink.
Really?
Getting dressed up in lingerie and going to parties and stuff, that's my kink.
So that actually turns you on.
Absolutely. I'm turned on by myself. I'll be putting my thigh highs on and I'll be like, ooh, I am my biggest fan. So getting dressed up and going to the parties, I do that for me. I don't do that for anyone else. And if I had a partner who would say today, oh, you could never go to an LS event, I would be very sad. And that could not be my partner. Right?
But now, is it okay that he lets you go to that party just to keep you from leaving, even though that's something that makes him unhappy?
But it doesn't make him unhappy.
Well, would it be okay if it made him unhappy? He's like,
then I wouldn't be the woman for him.
But the question is it okay to let your partner do LS to prevent them from cheating?
I do LS for me. I don't do LS to not cheat.
Okay, but now I guess we're asking you guys this question.
Yeah, so how do you guys feel? So Mel says, and your lady or man should not attend parties without each other. Stop being sneaky goofies. That's a two-way story because I won't attend private parties without my partner. Like small, I won't go to house parties or like small intimate house parties. I wouldn't do those, but I'll go to like Caligula without my partner. Yeah, because I've been going there for years without him. Okay, my friends are there. Like I'm really going there to socialize. I'm not going there to play.
Okay, now but would you? And I was just about to say that you go to Caligula because for you that's home base. That's
Caligula is like Cheers. But would you Everybody knows my name.
But would you go to Corral in Pennsylvania?
No.
So it's not the place; it's the comfort level.
Yeah, I go with my friends that I've been going, that I feel safe with, that he knows, and I'll tell him, listen, can I go to this place? Are you okay with me going? Jonathan and Teresa is coming to Caligula. Can I go with them? Can I ride with them?
Right.
And and he'll be cool with it. I wouldn't ask to go to like an intimate party where I know people's playing because I know I'm not gonna play, and that's not gonna be fun for me without my partner. It's like my other half's gonna be missing.
But you're a voyeur.
I am a voyeur, but I want to fuck afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So my partner's not gonna be there.
So then you can't fuck.
And I can't fuck. The LS won't stop anyone from cheating. If a person isn't secure and loyal, then there will still be cheating. I agree with that too. Some guys, you could give them a whole plethora of pussy that you bring to them at the table, and they want the thrill of sneaking.
Well, that takes me back to what I always say about the LS. The LS is not about sex. It's a lot of sex. It's a part of it. But you're not LS because you can have sex with a lot of people. You can be in an open relationship and still not be lifestyle. Many of you might disagree with that, but I believe that LS is about having a certain mindset, certain set of rules, about having a certain set of core values. It's almost like being a Christian. I'm lifestyle because I have a certain set of values and principles that go with that thing. I'm not lifestyle because my girlfriend lets me go fuck a whole bunch of women.
Touche.
Right. So
touche. Yeah, I'm lifestyle because it's just who I am as a person. I like being around like-minded individuals. I like the freedom of expressing myself. I love I love, I guess, like I said, getting dressed up and be, sexy and going outside. I love those things. I don't even need to play. 90% of the time when I was single, I would go to parties and not play
Mm.
or play with everybody's wife.
So the answer is wives. You don't have to worry about your husbands. Husbands, you got to worry about your wives.
Yo, I'm just saying. Um,
Wait, so
that
are you allowed to play with women when your boyfriend's not around?
I am.
See, that was for y'all. See that? See, I snuck that in. That was for
I
y'all.
am allowed to play with women when my boyfriend's not around. Um, just that afterwards, I'm gonna need some dick. So sometimes I might be in the mood. I'll slap a titty or ass or two, but I'll be needing some dick
Okay,
afterwards.
let's go to question. Let's go to
Some
answers.
people join LS thinking it means unlimited sex. They don't care. I can't see. They don't care to make connections. I don't consider that true LS individual though. I consider that someone just looking for unlimited dick or pussy. CJ, that could go two directions. I do agree with you to an extent, but um they first of all, Yannick, I'm Izzy, not Lizzie, but I love you anyway.
Why you say it was such hard? Why you
But
so
I love you
hard?
anyway.
Ew.
Do I look like a Lizzie?
Huh? No, you actually look just like your daughter with your hair like that.
Do I? Anyway, I got two of them. They're cute though. But anyway, but then there are some people who that's their fantasy.
What?
That they want to have unlimited dick and pussy, and that's a fantasy. And I still think that that's LS. If that's their fantasy and they are ethical about it.
Yeah, but it's not about, in my opinion, it's not about the actual.
Everyone doesn't need a connection to have sex. How about the people who want gangbangs? Is
Okay.
that not LS?
Here's a good question.
There are couples.
No. This one.
Wait. So what is the value, etc.? I'm confused. Jonathan, how does that work? What are the values, etc.? I'm confused. I thought it was primarily about recreational sex versus poly.
So you have to understand something. Poly is a sub category of LS. LS is a very big umbrella term that encompasses a whole lot of stuff. Now, what that encompasses and what that means varies depending on who you're talking to. But the value of being in the lifestyle is really about having a family. It's about having a like-minded people who understand you. Those people who got into it late, they were like, I always knew that there was something different about me, but I just didn't know what it was. And then they come to lifestyle parties and they get around lifestyle people and they're like, oh, I finally get it. Now we fucking don't get it twisted.
So I'm a demisexual.
Yeah.
And I'm also a sapiosexual.
Mm-hmm.
I rarely ever see a person and be like, oh, I want to have sex. I need some type of a connection. Right? I need a connection. It may be really strong chemistry, maybe a good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you made me laugh a little bit. Maybe you just smell really good,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. I have a smell kink too. Let me smell you today.
This is a new one.
Yes, I smell it. So anyway, I have a smell kink, right? So maybe I need a connection. I'm not just gonna walk into a party and be like, I wanna have sex with somebody.
Right.
That's not me. But there are some people who will, and they're coming to the party to be like, how many people can I slay today?
And that's okay.
And that's okay. That is okay. So I don't think that makes you not lifestyle. No, recreational play doesn't make you not lifestyle. Recreational play is lifestyle.
No, but it's your ability to be mature and handle it and understand what this is. To understand that you're not just coming to everything isn't about a fuck fest.
It's not always a fuck fest. Right?
Two things people said.
Some lifestylers can be community based. Hi, Zuri. And some could be DTF. Not everyone is the same. Down to fuck. Got it. Not everyone is the same. Yeah, I agree with Zuri. Some people, they're coming there and they like, I'm gonna get this many penises today, and I'm gonna get these many coochies today, and they coming with on a mission, and that's their thing, and it's their fantasy, and they want to live it out. Mm-hmm. Some people be like, they want a gangbang or reverse gangbang, and that's their fantasy. They want to live it out. So no judgment here. That they are still considered lifestyle to me. but to you it may be different.
But what lifestyle is not
KD says big words. I love big words. You speak to me in big words, and I'm like, mm.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? I couldn't even say it right.
I see
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
a hot man and say, "Take me, please." So Michelle says she sees a hot man and says, "Take me, please." That may happen to me, but it's so rare because I could see a hot man and be like, "Take me, please," and then he says something dumb, and then I'm like, "Oh no, forget it."
Here we go.
I'm so confused. The poly people attack me when I say this and say it's LS and claim they aren't connected. They say it's ethically non-monogamous, but it all sounds like two sides of the same coin with very small variations.
And that is 100% true. I'm sorry.
They are. So the reason that and you and I have had this conversation before, the reason that poly people get offended when you call them LS is because poly people have an emotional connection and they're doing life with these people. Right? Meaning that we are planning to get old together, we're planning to live a life and have a home together, maybe with multiple partners or whatever. That's why they get offended. Whereas in a lifestyle party, we could have friends that we have sex with at parties, but they're just friends and they stay at events. Yeah. Right? And it could be social events like you coming over for dinner for game night, but then you're going home. We're not living life together. Like, you're not my boyfriend because we had sex at a play party in the lifestyle. But in poly, you could be my boyfriend, he could be my boyfriend, she could be my girlfriend, and it's about a connection and being in an actual relationship with these people that is meaningful. It's a meaningful relationship. Not to say that in a lifestyle we don't have meaningful friendships with people that we have sex, but they're meaningful friendships. And Jonathan is my friend. Jonathan has been there for me through. Jonathan drives me to the hospital when I need my treatments. Like, we're real friends, but we're not poly. We're not in a poly, right? Here's a big weird for you. Hypo what? Please define that for me.
Can you please spell it phonetically?
Hypothenuse. I have no idea what that is. Hypo means high. Something is a lot.
I don't know. Here, Zori, you just repeated something that I said
some
earlier.
Lifestyles can be community based, and some could just be down to fuck. That's what she said before.
Oh, something else I saw. Here we go.
Lifestyle is an umbrella. Everything falls underneath it: swinger, kingster, exhibitionist, nudist, etc.
Yeah, no, that's 100% true.
Yeah, so lifestyle is the umbrella, and then there's different subcategories. And then here's the thing too, because the definition of lifestyle could change. For I could see lifestyle as one way, and you could see lifestyle as another way, right? And it doesn't mean that it's not lifestyle.
But can I tell you something? I think that's why we get so confused with all of the stuff that happens, because there are so many different definitions of there are so many different definitions of what this could be, and I think that's why
it gets confused. Here he goes.
Yeah.
You clicked on it.
This one.
Yeah. It gets me when people think that their way of LS is right and another way is wrong, just like religion. There are many ways to praise God and many ways to live the lifestyle. Just do what makes you happy. Fuck the rest. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with it too. Like, everyone's definition is a little bit different. You're poly, but you play with others. What was CJ saying?
Oh, I don't know. Wow, we're poly, but we play with others, so calling us LS doesn't offend us.
Well, when you're poly in your relationship, but when you're playing with others, your lifestyle. There are poly couples who play in the lifestyle. And just because you played with me and my girlfriend or me and my boyfriend doesn't mean that you're part of our relationship.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
You can be more than one thing. Absolutely. You can be more than one thing. Love you too, Henry. Thank you.
So, Henry. So, but I think trying our best to define the word lifestyle is easy, but trying to define what it is for somebody else is kind of a problem. So defining the etymology of the word is cool, but when we try to get into the hermeneutics of the word, it which means the interpretation of the word, it's different for everybody else. And I think Baby Blue, I don't know why his name is leaving me. That was actually an excellent point to say that just because I don't do lifestyle like you do lifestyle doesn't mean that I'm wrong. I love steak. My partner will never touch beef. Does it mean the steak is bad? No, it's just
No,
not for
I'll
her.
just come here and eat it with him.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
It just
come and
doesn't
eat
work for
it.
her.
Mel says every man is not always interested in sex all the time at these parties. I am not community peen. Well, Mel, you have a very popular peen that girls are lining up for.
With lots of videos to prove it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep it coming.
Yeah. um, Jeep said, but they all. Why are you blushing though?
I'm not blushing. I'm
Why are you
laughing.
blushing?
I'm not blushing. I'm just saying. I've
Mel,
seen this penis a lot of times on the chats. You know what I'm saying?
really?
Lots of
You've seen this
times
penis lots of times
in the chats.
in the chat.
It's
Let me stop
recognizable.
before I get you in trouble.
It's recognizable. I'm just saying. Keep it coming. Don't stop. Yeah.
I would prefer.
Um,
I can't tell Mel to keep his penis coming.
you cannot. Please
No,
don't.
I don't care about that.
Please don't. But the
Anyway,
ladies, I love this for my ladies. You
stop
know.
telling his whole facts. He tells his whole damn whole facts. No, so Jeep said, but they all follow a code
Of
of
ethics.
ethics.
Yeah, and the term lifestyle means just being ethical and being able to communicate, which is the hardest thing, right? So bringing it just to bring it back to the conversation still for the people tuning in is, do you feel that people should join the lifestyle to keep their partner from cheating?
I'm refilling her.
So I could keep saying crazy shit. Yannick said, I am beginning to understand the different levels and variations of LS. There are so many different levels and variations, but they all have the foundation of communication and transparency.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you're doing it behind your partner's back, then it's not LS.
Mm-hmm.
It's not LS. I don't care what your definition of LS is. If you're doing it behind your partner's back, that's not LS.
That's not what we believe.
Right? No, because a cheater will cheat regardless. And that's true. But how about somebody who comes to you and says, listen, you got filet mignon, but sometimes I want to eat canned tuna fish.
Can we not refer to it as fish? That's smelly. I want to eat chicken.
So I be like, you got filet mignon, but sometimes I want to eat tuna fish, and I want to eat shrimp, and I want to eat. What do you want to eat? Chicken, right?
Don't ask me what I want to eat.
You want to eat chicken, right? So sometimes the filet mignon is amazing, but sometimes you just need a variation. If you could communicate that with your partner, and your partner's like, you know what? I'm willing to give you this smorgasbord of whatever so that you could be happy, then is that healthy?
It can be healthy if you are mature enough to handle it. The healthiness of it is based on your ability to be in that type of situation. If you cannot watch your partner engage in that type of behavior with someone, oh, you can fuck up your whole relationship. You can fuck up your whole life.
But your partner has to be sincerely down with it, right? So I'm cool with the lifestyle because I like to play with girls too. So my man, usually he asks me what female I want to play with. He never
smart.
He never says, "Oh, I want to play with that girl." He'll ask me, "So how do you feel about that girl?" And I'll be like, "Nah." Or he'll be like, "All right, so who you want to play with in the room?" And I get to choose. But then we go to our life and we do our thing. You know what I'm saying? You could give them that without joining the LS solely based on that. That's where open marriage and relationships come in. That's an alternative.
But can I say something? At some point, though, you have to. And so I've often said that the LS shouldn't make or break you. It shouldn't. This shouldn't be the thing that breaks you up. However, at some point, you have to be honest with yourself and be honest with your partner and say, "Hey, our values are too different to be together. Our principles are too different to be together. I want to live this particular life, and this is not something that I just want to. I don't want to just have a one-time threesome to see what it's going to be like. No, I really feel like this is who I am. I have no problems with ethical non-monogamy, and I want to keep on living this. And if you and your partner can't come together, this is going to be dangerous. Can't come together and figure that out. Y'all might need to, how do I say that?
Part ways. Go on separate journeys.
You're already on separate journeys.
Yeah, you just might continue your separate journey. So Jay Wynn says, how do you approach a situation where one partner wants to be LS and the other one doesn't? Again, some partners are
That's what I just spoke
okay with
to.
their partner being LS and they're not interested. And they're like,
Mhm.
you go ahead, do you, whatever, and I'll stay home. I'm cool with it. Some people are okay with that. And then some people are here. The problem is when you're not okay with it and then you say you're okay with it. That's where the problem lies. It's like, I'm really not okay with it, but I'm only saying yes to make you happy. That's where I think it's a problem. Um, I don't think it's a good idea for people to indulge in LS events, activities to prevent cheating. As a single girl, I see it often with couples that has one eager partner and one hesitant one, and it's such a vibe kill. I don't want to play with them. It's uncomfortable for anyone. I would definitely walk away from that situation too,
Mhm.
Priscilla.
But you know what? Going back, and this is what I think we mention this every single week. You have to communicate and you have to talk to your partner and you have to see where things are. Now, for me, I'm not giving up a wife of 20 years and my kids for the LS. It's for me, it's just going to be one of those things where it's like, dang, I wish I could do it and just watch everybody else have fun. But if it's really, really important to you, you have to sit down and have that conversation. And you have to make it apparently clear. Well, you have to decide for yourself. Am I trying to get this thing from the LS because I'm lacking in the area? Or is this just another fetish or kink or another place that I want to
Eileen
explore?
Dover.
Hi, Lena Dover.
Hi, Eileen. Honestly, though, I had no idea how I'd react to seeing my partner fucking in front of me. But it was the debrief after that did it for me and feeling supported.
That is so
And it
important.
just became more clear that I really liked it. I
That
love
is
that for
so
you. I
important.
love that for you.
Can I tell you something? My partner and I, we do that after parties or sessions or whatever. We get back in the car and we talk about it, and it's not always comfortable. Sometimes it's extremely uncomfortable, but we have a conversation.
All right, so let me switch the question up a little bit. Is it okay to join the LS or bring another partner into your relationship to spice up your
A
relationship?
100%. Oh, well, that's 100%. Yes, of
I
course.
don't like that idea.
You know why? That's like watching porn. Like some people watch porn to add a little spice to their relationship. So why can't I bring somebody else in as long as we're both on the same page to spice it up? Like you just said, you like girls.
Yeah, but I feel like if we can't keep it spicy, just us, and we need somebody else to spice up our shit, then we not working.
No, no, because you know why?
So
Because
then what's gonna
oh
happen when
shit.
the other person leaves?
No, because over time, sometimes you just need a little extra. It happens over time. We get bored. Human beings get bored.
Um, yeah, but I feel like if you need somebody else and I wasn't good enough because I'm not spicy enough for you, leave me alone.
I think you're taking it too personal.
I think we need to be in a healthy space before you bring in somebody in.
No, no, but I don't think it's unhealthy. Just because I said, hey, I want to spice things up, doesn't necessarily mean that we're not healthy.
So there has to be levels to spicy and not spicy.
Okay.
Because imagine this, right? And I'll do it from a female's perspective. Let's say
Completely lost our camera.
now I'm bored with you. So I'm bringing another guy in to spice up our relationship, and that turns me the fuck out. You was bored with me, and you was bored with me, and now you bring another girl in. Neto. Salute to those who like to watch their significant other get that work. You're mentally strong. Mel, you saying that you cannot watch your significant other get that work? CJ says bringing in a third, never a friend though, because it could get messy when feelings get caught. I lost it. Oh, if you're not poly, and if you do something over a consistent period of time, emotions will develop. Can't hear you guys. Says Chrissy. Is anyone else having technical problems?
You guys still can't hear us? I think you should be able. It's saying that you can hear us. I think
Testing 1 2 3 testing.
I think you couldn't hear us for a brief second, but I think we're back on now.
Kiani said he agrees with me. He said he agrees. You don't bring someone in to fix something that's broken or should be an enhancement. And if you like that extra person, then you may consider becoming poly. Kiani, you said like you want to be poly so bad. Completely dependent on the additional partners to fulfill what was lacking in your relationship, I think that's fine. Yeah, I feel like I don't think you should bring someone in when something is lacking.
Yeah.
I think the bringing someone in should add something extra to be the cherry on lacking, because that means your foundation is off. This whole thing kicked us out the TV.
Are we still live? I think we're still live. Are we still live, Izzy?
Doc Izzy's looking hot, red, sexy. Thank you, baby. It's my favorite color. Although my new favorite color is gonna be purple. Like my buns. Baby Blue says, if you don't get turned on by just watching your significant other with someone else, then I don't know if the LS is for you and that person. I love watching my man with another woman. It's such a turn on. Baby Blue, I love watching my man with another woman too. There are places that really don't each other doing it for other people. And that's okay too. I think that makes less.
No. We gotta have to pay attention here.
Yeah. So
I
can't see that.
I can't see it either. We're old.
I'm like,
so we have like a really big screen, fancy setup, and for some reason it's not working.
well, we're frozen on the TV, right?
Oh man.
We're frozen. Frozen. Oh, frozen again. What's up with your connection, guys? Our connection needs some spice.
Our connection needs some spice. So are we still frozen, people?
Karaoke, anyone?
Go ahead. Keep talking.
So, we sound staticky. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, now look. Oh, that's going. The TV's going nuts.
We're actually not using the iPhone. We have like a microphone and everything and all that good stuff.
No, there was a glitch. There was a glitch with the internet. Because the TV went blank too.
There was a glitch. Okay. I appreciate you guys working through this. Y'all just talking about how sexy Izzy is, though. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
I'm sexy too.
I come on this podcast to feed my ego. You guys boost my self confidence and my self esteem and make me feel connected to others. So this is so healthy for my mental health. And if there are moments when you do feel jealous, discuss that with your partner. Feelings of jealousy are normal and does happen, but we should be more encouraged to talk about it. Yeah, we should talk about it. And not from an angry place, I'm told.
Really?
It's like it's okay to talk about it, not from an angry place. No, just worry. How can you make a relationship work when one partner is poly and the other isn't? That's difficult. You don't need this for that.
Okay,
I
guys.
don't know what you're talking about, Lee. You don't need this for that. Um, what happened? Fix your face.
Okay, people. I think we were back up.
People, I think we were back up.
If we're not back up, you need to
We're
tell
not
us I'm
back up.
about
You
to get
need
rid
to
of this
tell us I'm
echo.
about to do this echo.
Echo. There's an echo. Echo. There's an echo.
All right.
All right.
I think we're good. No.
I think no.
Guys, sound check. Uh, let us know if you hear. There's an echo. Echo.
Okay, I think we're good.
But I know you ain't looking to that face. Oh.
What happened?
Ooh.
Okay. I think we're good now. People
I
tell
think
us
we're good now.
We're
People tell
good
us we're
now.
good. Y'all give us.
Yes, I know we're good.
Yes, I know we're good.
We are good. We are
And it should be no
good.
more echo.
And
at
it
this
should be no
point.
more echo at this point.
No. So back to the topic. Could be in the lifestyle. Could be in the lifestyle save your
Hey
relationship.
Nova.
Hey Nova.
Nova girl. Echo.
Really?
Really?
I'm listening to from my side.
Maximus says echo.
Double
Double
echo.
echo.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
why.
I know why. There we go. That should have cut it off.
Oh,
right there.
you're sexy too, Jonathan. You know, most women just aren't that forthcoming. But if a gay man says it, then it's true because we're super picky. You're sexy too. High five.
I'm not high fiving that shit. He just told me that I'm got sexy because gay men like me. What the fuck? I mean, no judgment. I have no judgment about gay men. But damn, what the fuck? That's when the echo stops when someone says I'm sexy.
There's still an echo. All right, now they're saying we're good.
We're good. That was some craziness right there.
That was
Yo,
a good one. That was a good one.
thank you for listen for all the gentlemen that are gay on here. Thank you for the compliment. But I need to say I'm not gay. Many people think I am. I'm not gay. I'm not bi. But hey, I take it where I can get it, I guess.
I'm bi as fuck.
I don't even know how to deal with that shit. So he said, if the men like you, the women do too. Bro, you're not making it any better. The fuck. And I'm not even drunk. We can pull it in.
Miss Kim, he is beautiful. Is it always saying you're beautiful?
Thank you, Kim, for calling me beautiful. You are
CJ
absolutely.
said, just take the compliment, bro.
No, you see what Mel said? He's like, pause. No, for
it's
real.
Okay. Just lean into your sexies. Sorry. Jonathan, you look handsome next to Izzy.
But of course, it had to deal with you, right? I can't be handsome by myself.
Thank you, Michelle. Boo. Thank you.
I don't even know how to deal. How do get the fuck back on topic?
The topic is.
I feel like my people are cheating on me.
Should you join the LS to keep your partner from cheating?
Oh boy.
There's a lot of partners. There's a lot of couples in the lifestyle that cheat.
Can we get a 360 of Izzy? No, we cannot.
Who asked for that?
Anton.
Antoine,
We
can
love
I get some
Antoine, too.
oxtails? I gotta come hear you sing so I could get some oxtails. Um,
The titties are tittering. You know
the
what?
titties are tittying.
They actually are tonight.
Do y'all see
She
my
looks hot.
bruised titties?
Where? Oh, those are bruises? Oh, shit. Hold up, hold
I
up.
was titty flogged and smacked.
Oh, wait. Wow, look at those bruises.
Them boobies looks healthy.
You know what? I'm trying to show. Never mind.
Put my titties in somebody's mouth. Oh wait. Join if or when you have a strong foundation. The LS isn't a solution and doesn't make anything better. Yeah, I definitely think you need a strong foundation before you join an LS. And I think that if your foundation is a little bit shaky, you might need to take a break for a second and fix your relationship first before you go out. Michelle, it hurts so good.
Well, you know what? Can we go back to a question though? So I think that the LS is a good place to add spice, but it's not a good place to fix. And I think you were kind of answering the question as to whether or not it's a good place to fix.
Yeah, it's not a good place to fix.
But to add spice, yeah.
But you can add spice, and I feel like some people belong. A lot of us belong in the lifestyle, and you try these monogamous relationships, and they're not working out, and you're not being true to yourself, and you're not being true to your partner.
Yeah.
Right.
And can I say something too? Guys, you need to understand, for those of you who are new and who are watching this, you need to explore and not be upset with yourself or your partner when you find something that you don't like. The whole principle of this world is to explore. So, look into BDSM, look into poly, look into this, look into that, and find out.
You won't like it if you don't know if you like it until you try it. Mm-hmm. Right? There are things that I have been trying lately that I didn't know I liked until I tried it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I like this. Right? So you have to try some things. You got to be open and you got to be honest when you don't like something. Like, all right, I tried it and I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. Right?
Yeah, I'm never going back to being vanilla Ethan Landon. It's not happening. Like, I don't even get along with vanilla people in the social setting. No, that's not
I don't
true.
like vanilla people no more either. I just feel like I'm so out of place and I have to watch my mouth and I can't say the things I want to say. And I was just posting this flyer for my slumber party and not to throw it in as a promo yet. But
we're going to get there.
The flyer has a very sexy photo, right? And Lee picked the photo out. I guess he liked it. And it goes with the theme of the party. And I'm like, shit, I'm going to post this on my Instagram.
Wait, can I sidebar? Mm-hmm. Harley, you date vanillas? How does that work? Because you are, I don't know.
So you date vanillas? Do they know who you really are? And are they okay with it? Are you, and do you express that right away?
Unique, you should have told me I was sexy at my birthday party so we could have dealt with that in person. Don't wait till I'm on camera.
Yeah, Nick was looking good at your birthday party too.
Hot.
She's a hottie.
She's a hottie.
She is.
Yes.
She's gonna be at my slumber party too.
I'm gonna be at your slumber party.
You're gonna be on the grill.
That works for me. However, whatever I need to get in there, as long as I'm in there.
I need some topless men to cook for my women on the grill.
Wait, what's the date?
The slumber party will be July 5th. I mean, July 5th and 6th.
Okay, so that means I have to get in the
vanilla gym. Parties be dope. Vanilla parties could be dope. I just don't feel that I could be myself at a vanilla party.
Hard. Oh, wait, can I do a hard sidebar? Hard sidebar. KD, your whole team, thank you
yes,
so
guys,
much for everything that you said. And I won't even go into it, but thank you for everything that you said on your show. We appreciate it. Okay, moving right along.
I'll add that just pulled me out of a funk. It made me feel so much better.
It actually did make me feel better because I wasn't good.
I was in a really bad mood, and when that podcast came on, it made me feel better.
I was in
so everybody tune in to the BLX podcast on Wednesday nights 9 p.m. Also tune in to the Social Experiment podcast on Tuesday nights with Maximus and Nova at 9 p.m. But Harley says she is very transparent. Most think sex comes with everything I do, but in reality, it doesn't.
That didn't help, did it?
And some are just fine with it. I could relate to that because my partner is a dom, and he gives women BDSM experiences and squirts, and it's not sexual at all to him.
For him, it's not.
Right? No. Shameless plug. I'm at a Salsa con Fuego Thursday, starting my birthday weekend. Ooh, Salsa con Fuego has some good food. Bring me a plate.
Oh wait, I think Neo's gonna be there this Thursday. Yeah.
See, if you want to learn about poly, go talk to Neo.
Yeah, he's
like the new spokesman person.
Okay, so Lim.
My vanilla friends know who I am and what I like and love me no matter what, and I don't sugarcoat who I am or what I say to them or around them. You know, my family, my close family members know about my lifestyle. And they know who my partner is and what he does for a living. My oldest daughter knows who my partner is and what he does for a living, and she knows about the lifestyle.
Yeah.
My daughter asked me.
Which one?
The oldest.
Okay.
She asked me if I was a voyeur or exhibitionist.
How did you deal with that?
I answered her truthfully. I was like, voyeur, yes. Exhibitionist, only with my boyfriend. And she asked me a whole bunch of other questions with terms and definitions, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
We need to have that conversation
later.
Yeah.
So, but I say that to say that my daughter knows who I am.
Right.
My family knows who I am. I'm very transparent with who I am. My friends, who are my friends, they all know who I am. And some people could judge and not like me.
Wait, double echo? Really, people? All right, you know what?
Some people could judge and not like me for whatever reason, and I don't care anymore because I feel like I'm older. I pay all my bills, and I'm in tune with who I am, and I'm honest with about who I am. I'm very transparent about it, and if you don't accept me, then that's your problem. Some people, I find that the people who are less accepting are very miserable in their own existence.
I think that people who are not accepting of us are indeed, in fact, that they're just not happy with what they have and where they are.
Harley said her 16. Like, do you consider yourself a swinger? I was like, well, I'm not married, so I don't consider myself sharing my husband, right? I don't have a husband to share, right? But so I'm not. I was like, but I was a unicorn. So she's like, what is that? And I was like, well, I dated couples. She was like, really, Ma? I was like, yeah, like 10 years ago. She's like, I never knew that. I said, I did a good job at keeping it from you. You wasn't supposed to know that, right? She's like, how long have you been in lifestyle? I was like 10 years already. She's like, Ma, I knew you was a little spicy, but I didn't know you had all that going on. I was like, good, you wasn't supposed to, right? Because that's not something I brought home. So I did a good job at keeping my lifestyle life separate from my children. But now she's an adult. She doesn't live with me. She does her own. I can be honest and transparent. And if my kids and my family can know who I really am, I don't care about friends. No sounds.
We are having all kinds of technical difficulties tonight.
I think it's because you're using the laptop.
But I always use the laptop.
Nuh-uh.
You know, we're going to
say it's back. It's back.
Yay!
So just to close it, we all on the agreement that you shouldn't join the lifestyle to fix your relationship. And if your relationship is lacking spice, I think you should figure out how to add some spice between you and your partner first before you add another person. And maybe that's my insecurity speaking. Because if I don't feel like if I'm not satisfying my partner and I'm bringing someone in that's satisfying my partner better than me, reading some sexy lips.
I think we are on with sound now.
But I don't think that you should. Maximum says no sound.
Yeah, I think there's a delay. That's why.
With the comments.
Yeah, I think we're back on now with the sound.
So, yeah, I don't think that you should join up to fix your relationship or to spice. I mean, you could do it to spice up your relationship, but your relationship should already be spicy between the two of you.
Well, but again, just because of the nature of humanity, we get
we get bored sometimes.
But that's a conversation you gotta have with your partner.
Yeah,
babe, I'm bored sometimes. Can we spice things up?
But
babe, I would like to see you put this outfit on. Let me take you out somewhere and pull over somewhere and fuck you. I like to pull over and get fucked.
So me and my partner did that once. Did we tell you that story?
I haven't done that with my partner yet.
So
but I like get pulling over and getting fucked.
Wait, I want to tell the story. So we were driving up the turnpike in Pennsylvania, and we were just like so horny. So I literally just pulled over on the highway, pulled her out the car, like opened both doors so no one could see, bent her over, and just gave it to her.
That's how you, my friend.
Just like right there. Just like it was the best. Fun. It was the shit.
High five.
I love it.
I support that campaign.
And I would do it again.
I like pulling over and having random sex. Most times,
but here's the thing:
ridicule and judgment come from ignorance. At the same time, most want to live as free as we do. But sexual repression is a bitch. I agree with you, Nikki. Most of the people that be mad at me really wish they was living my life.
People say that to us.
Bored is the worst thing you could say in reference to your intimacy. I agree, and again, it can happen, right? Because you work a lot. Sometimes, I'm in a long distance relationship, and I be having to tell my dude, like, yo, I need to get fucked. Like,
but you will drive 2 hours.
I will fucking drive so fast.
I'm like, Izzy, where you at? I'm on my way to PA.
I need to dick in my belly. Dick in my belly, please. Right? No, and I'll say, listen, I've been bored. We've been working a lot lately. We tired. We went out. We came home, fell asleep, didn't get none. Listen, I need to get some. I'm going to say what I need. I think being able to express your needs is very important.
But this is where being with someone like me, you have to understand. My need for variety has nothing to do with anything that my partner can or cannot do.
That makes sense.
So that means that I might need to bring someone in. Not need, but I might want, because there's a big difference between need and want. I might want to bring someone in, because just to spice that up for me, because I like variety.
Like I said, some people are not happy with filet mignon and they need tuna fish and shrimp.
I think we should all focus on the fact that she just called me filet mignon. And on that note, let's go to what we're gonna talk about first. I think you're coming up first.
Next event is my slutty slumber party. Yay!
That is a dope picture.
It is a dope picture, right? Y'all like my picture? Throw some emojis if you like my picture. I'm still leery about posting that picture on my Instagram, even though I posted it today.
Yeah, I think you should be careful. They've been going crazy.
But I think it's a nice picture. And my man approves of it, so fuck it. But this time we're doing the party for 2 nights in the Poconos.
Wow.
Okay, and the reason why we're doing it for 2 nights is because we're going to have so much fun. People are driving out so far, and we don't want people to feel rushed Sunday morning to leave. So I kept the house for an extra day. You don't have to stay the extra night, but we could chill during the day. There's a lake by the house, so we could go chill in the lake.
Go fishing.
We could have brunch in the house. We could go to the lake and chill. We could come back to the house and grill some food and chill. And if you want to leave after that, you can leave after that. Still make it to work on Monday. Okay, and if you take Monday off from work, you could just stay until Monday morning with me.
So can we just add a monkey wrench into your party that you are doing?
What's the monkey
wrench? When is it? Friday?
Saturday night and Sunday night.
So
not Friday. Friday's the 4th of July.
So I think based on what you said, you should let the gentlemen, very selective few gentlemen, come on Sunday night to give you the dick you said you need after getting all that poon.
Ladies, we're gonna vote for that.
I'm just saying, you're the one that said after getting all that poon, I need some D.
My D's not gonna be that fun.
That's not right though. You know what?
So anyway,
that's why I don't fuck with Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, his wife is Puerto Rican. Okay, anyway, so that's that. So Sunday night, you don't have to stay over, but you have the option to stay over if you would like to. We have the chef coming. Private chef is going to come cook.
Same guy?
Same guy's coming to cook. Great. He was amazing. He was a whole vibe. He spoiled us. He was feeding us cannabis-covered strawberries. So he'll be there again, and he has an...
I gotta show you something someone gave me for my birthday.
A nice menu prepped for us already. And then Sir Lisa's will be there to do his BDSM experience, ladies. So if you want to experience BDSM with Sir Lisa's in a private, intimate setting, this party is the perfect opportunity to do so. And I will be there to, can of butter. I will be there to hold your hand.
I can't show this on
I
camera.
need a piece.
I'm about to cook with this.
Yes. And then I'm sleeping over. And then afterwards, so the next morning we'll have penis and pancakes. Yeah.
Wait, so what penis? Which penises? Whose penises?
Well, we're gonna do a penis fry lunch
So,
after the brunch. We're gonna have a writing workshop led by Mistress Divine, and she's coming in Sunday morning to do that
Nice.
after brunch.
Oh, Sunday, you know I can't be.
You'll be at church. We'll be riding while you're at church. So we're gonna practice riding and tribbing, ladies. So if you want to perfect your art of tribbing, because some of y'all girls can't trib. If you don't know what tribbing is, that's when two women rub their pooms together. Oh my God, it'd be so wet and nice.
And it's sexy as fuck to watch.
I just got horny thinking about it. Anyway, so that's gonna be fun, and so that's pretty much what it is. I have tickets for guaranteed beds. I have general admission tickets. I have 2 VIP level tickets. So hit me up because there are a lot of ladies on my waiting list. So if you are interested, hit me up privately. So now
We're not talking about prices. We're holding off on that.
Well, for the prices, because there's different levels of pricing depending on the VIP that you get. Okay. I have general admission, VIP 1, and VIP 2.
And just so y'all know, the ones who get the VIP 2, I come with the VIP 2. I'm gonna be there, right? Yes. All right, move on.
So the next event will be dun 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 our hotel takeover.
Why isn't it working? We're just having mad difficulties tonight.
I don't know. I'm in the wrong computer.
There we go.
This is our hotel takeover, August 22nd through the 24th. We will be in Parsippany, New Jersey, taking over the whole entire hotel. Guys, I want to talk about this because we're having the whole entire hotel, and I want to stress the whole entire hotel. I also want to stress that we're upping our security. Security is going to be of utmost importance at this event. It's going to be a big event. Our last hotel takeover was supposed to be 1 floor, and it turned out being almost 4 floors.
4 floors.
It turned out being almost 4 floors. This hotel we are prepared for because we're intentionally taking over the whole hotel. We have partnered up with Lola Entertainment. So this is a Discreet Friends and Lola Entertainment events. And it's going to be the whole entire hotel. Book your room if you have not done so already. We're going to drop the Eventbrite link so that you can get your ticket for the event. So getting a room in the hotel is step 1, but everyone's going to be looking for bracelets for people who have their tickets to actually be a part of the event. If you don't have your tickets for the event, they won't allow you to check into your room. So don't try to be slick, be like, oh, I booked my room, I'm not buying a ticket. I could just party in my room. No, you won't be able to be in the hotel at all.
But now we have some other things. So we have day passes for people because people work, people can't take over. So we will have day passes. So if you want to if you're able to just come like during the day on Saturday, or if you're able to just come to the party on Friday
party and not stay over,
we will have different variations of ticket prices for that. But for those of you who have booked rooms, and this is what she said, if you try to book a room and not buy a ticket, you won't even be allowed to check in. And I promise you, there is a waiting list. So we can give up that one real quick.
There's a waiting list. So make sure that you book your room ASAP. The time is going to be here within a blink of an eye. August is like almost here already.
We're already halfway through the year. We're like
4 months in. We're 4 months in. It's almost 2025 is like almost halfway.
I feel like we just had our New Year's party. I feel like
we were just there, right? So
Temptations officially closed down.
Did they? I just saw a flyer for Temptations yesterday.
There's so much. You see how people lie. You see how people don't tell the truth.
Somebody confirm or deny if Temptations officially closed down? Send me a DM. With that said, we don't have anything else to talk about.
Oh, we do want to do we're going to bring this up. We want to do like a couples wine vineyard trip.
Ooh, I love wine vineyards.
I think you gave me that idea.
I think I did.
So we want to do a couple wine vineyard thing, blah, blah, blah. So singles, if you're not a couple, find you a partner so you can be a couple.
So singles can't go?
Huh?
It's only couples only?
No, so I feel like we have something. Well, you have something for
just for girls.
For girls. I want to do something just for
couples.
And then we're going to have something just for singles.
Just for singles. How about we do something just for guys?
Why do you keep talking about this gay shit? I don't want this. No.
How about a space for guys to have guy conversations?
Okay, but we're different. We don't need to plan something. We'll just meet at a bar or go bowling one night or some shit like that. We don't need a whole weekend.
Man's weekend.
After what was said to me on this chat tonight, I'm not going nowhere with it. Apparently, there are many guys on here who think I'm sexy. I'm not doing it.
When's the singles event? Lisa said negative.
Negative.
Oh, that's hilarious. Can't wait for the takeover. Nita said her room is booked already.
Woo!
I need a fake boyfriend.
No, it's not homophobia. He said it's homophobia. Oh, can I say this too? Guys, I need you to do me a big favor. And I will say this. We just do me a big favor. For those of you who have actually attended our parties, for those of you who have actually come, it's okay for you guys to say that you had a good time openly. You laughing at all the comments. It's okay for you to say that you had a good time at a Discreet Friends party. Say it. Let the world know that Discreet Friends parties are fun, that we're safe, blah, blah, blah. People who have actually attended our parties, tell the world for us, please. You know how they say we need reviews? We need reviews. We need Google reviews. Not need, but it's nice.
Jonathan, you were asked, what was your favorite birthday gift?
Can I be honest with you? My favorite birthday gift wasn't necessarily a gift, but it was the idea that so many people came and showed so much love. Like, I was truly, truly overwhelmed because I understand people don't have to spend their money for you. People don't have to come and celebrate you. And it was expensive. The room was $163. Then I only charged $40 for the ticket, so it wasn't about a money-making thing. But still, at the end of the day, I know it costs people $300, $400 to come to that weekend. And that's what I appreciated the most. And I got some dope gifts. I got some really dope gifts, and I thank everybody for all of them. But the person that gave me the card that had a whole 4 paragraphs, that meant just as much to me as the person who bought me the $250 bottle of champagne. So I appreciate you all. I thank you, thank you, thank you, because none of you had to come. And I appreciate all the head. There was lots of head. I said I wasn't going to give hugs. There were lots of hugs given. I appreciate it. You guys were just grabbing me all over the place. I appreciate it. No.
Oh, and the Slutty Slum party is going to be my birthday. That's actually my birthday weekend. My birthday is the 4th of July, and the party is on the 5th and 6th. So that's my birthday weekend getaway.
What are you doing for your birthday?
CJ is also celebrating her birthday that weekend. We're celebrating Teresa that weekend. So all the July birthdays, ladies, y'all should be there because that'll be our birthday weekend turn up.
And I'm the present.
What do I want for my birthday? I just want to be loved. I just want to be loved.
Okay, on that note.
I like whiskey. Lots of whiskey, but I don't care. I don't care for gifts like that.
Really?
People's presence is my presence.
No, that really means a lot when people just show up.
Just show up for me. I love you. Yes. So with that said, guys, have a sexy, productive.
Like and share. Like and share.
We'll see you next Monday.
Peace out, people.
Bye.
I can let my head down, yeah. Ride